Like, how, I'm sorry to say this, but how fucking difficult is it for Caroline to apologize to Spence Giovanni and mostly to Cosmic and Flutterio? Like, how fucking hard is that? For, it's not that fucking hard. Like, I know I'm sounding like I'm frustrated, but it's very fucking valid. It's valid that I'm being
And you're
frustrated in
always
this.
sexually frustrated. Shut up.
Not that kind of frustrated, Cosmic. I mean, I'm
Oh, she
frustrated
left.
that, of course she did.
I don't care.
Of course they did.
Uh,
Of course they did. They want to cry. They can go cry. I
They
don't
can
care.
cry
Take the
as
piss
much
with
as they
them.
want. At the end of the day, if they, and by extension you, Patchy, by joining in on Caroline's stream, weren't sat here continuing shit, none of this would be happening. None of it.
Nope.
Zero.
See, there you go. That's all I want. Caroline, all I truly want is an apology and why you did. That's it. Not that complicated.
She's gonna
And if
say
she
that she was
starts-
scared. I can
don't
guarantee
care.
you.
I don't care what it is. It's like, holy shit. Like, my name shouldn't have came up there in the first. Because she knew full fucking well Cosmic and everyone blew it off the first time. What made it to where it was going to work the second? I'm sorry, and I know I'm sounding pretty pissed off, but that's, it's pretty fucking retarded.
It's ridiculous that this grown woman who says that she's a grown woman can't even sit here and own to her shit.
Exactly. Like, no, Spanish Giovanni, you have the right to be pissed. Cosmic has the right to be pissed. Flutterio has the right to be pissed. Is because this is fucking bullshit.
No, because Patchy, because Patchy, my anger with you has subsided a little bit. Don't try and scapegoat from what you did last night. You were in that stream. Verbatim of if you were quote unquote chilling or not, you said something about me.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this real quick, Patchy. Don't be a kiss ass. Nobody likes a kiss ass. I'm one of them. So take that kiss ass comment and throw it in the bin. Please and thank you.
So, can I ask you this, Ben?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Are you about to ask him what I was?
Oh, if I did a toucan Sam on my
drag
phone,
him.
Go
drag
ahead.
him.
Drag me. Go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say you simp for Flutterio every 2 minutes.
But I get bullied about it. But I get bullied about it though. Remember my server rules?
No, you don't get elbow dropped enough, bitch.
Can we route back to the main
Yeah, but let's go
topic?
back to
Yes,
Let's go back, please. Let's go back to that. But
Thank you for dragging him, though. I appreciate it.
Just a second here.
Oh, I love sweet and sour.
Like, just a second. No, I have an absolute right to be fucking pissed. Because, one, she threw me under the fucking bus. Two, I gave her the chance to fucking apologize to me, and she never did it. All she did was spin and deflect the entire time.
We've all given her chances, and Ali, and everybody else who's been involved, to come and talk to us. I gave them a week, and none of me.
Okay. And also, too, when she made that bullshit apology video, my name never came up. And so it's like, what the?
She didn't apologize anyway. I don't know why she called it an apology.
Why do you think I made that video calling that video out? Because I had the moral obligation to point that out. Because it wasn't.
Just a second, Poffin. No. If you were honestly fucking done with it, why do you keep poking your nose into it?
Yeah, why go into that stream last night?
Quote unquote. Yeah, that's a good question.
This is my whole entire point.
Exactly.
I'm bored of this shit. Yeah, you say that now and then you keep getting back involved.
Yeah, you're only quote unquote bored of it because you're being called out directly. You wanted to talk with your friends, you could have done that after the stream. You knew that they were streaming. You tried to slither your way out of this and it ain't working. I can assure you that much. I know exactly why you were in there because we all called you out for being a snake and you were angry.
Well, you are a snake. You admitted and sat there in that chat and said you were a snake. You made it very clear.
Okay, like, actually, you know what? That
never was angry. No, just a second, Rubble. If you were never angry, then why were you acting like a pissy little crybaby? Why were you pissing your diaper then? Don't cry at me and piss your diaper.
No, I want to ask him that genuine question. Why are you a snake?
Yeah, why are you so
Because he
useless?
thinks that I can answer that for him. It's because he thinks that every situation that he gets in will benefit him. He likes trying to turn people against each other until he gets caught, and then magically he'll go, "Oh my god, I'm so bored of it. Can this just be done?"
No, I want to generally know why. Like, why do you think that this snakish behavior is going to get you? That's all
Well,
I
it's
want
not
to
gonna
know.
get. Yeah, because it's not gonna get you anywhere, Patchy. Let's just be honest. You know, when you leave school, or whenever the fuck you decide to do, or you stay back a year, do you think that when you leave school, anything's gonna happen to you? Because it won't be. Because Caroline's not gonna shift a fat ass for you. Ali's not gonna shift a retarded ass for you. What are you gonna do then?
I have a genuine question. What are your goals? Like, outside, like, do you?
Because
His
Yeah, that would.
goal is to try and get himself into drama because it benefits him to turn people against each other. I just answered this.
What I mean is, and let me rephrase of what I mean. Like, why can't you be productive outside the internet, not get yourself involved in situations that doesn't concern you,
You
kiddo?
see,
okay,
no, you see,
okay,
Patrick, this is the thing. This is the thing. I don't like being sick. I just get dragged into it. Well, then that's one thing you don't have to. Don't get yourself dragged into it then. You just let yourself be dragged in. Just tell them tell them to go away. Tell Caroline to jump back into a pool and tell Ali to get back into a straitjacket. That's
no,
that's
no,
that's my
okay,
suggestion. That's my
okay.
suggestion.
Just a second. No, he doesn't get dragged into it. He inserts himself.
Yeah, that's what
into
I
it.
was about to say. He drags himself into it. He
Yeah,
keeps
so
on
you
saying,
just
"Oh, I brought myself into it." No, he keeps on saying that he brought himself into it, and then
yeah,
magically,
so
when we're
just
like, "Well, what benefits you?" He says, "No, I don't like being a snake. I was just dragged into it." Be consistent, you little twat.
yeah, exactly. That's just that's a good thing to point out. That
It is.
then if you have such a big problem, then just go away. Just go away. It would be a benefit for you to just go away.
And it's funny, once again, let me point out that the actual adults left the group chat once I started going for them and left this
Okay.
little child in
Oh,
here. Let me just point that out.
Problem is, I have
okay.
no friend to prize on the match. If I disappoint my
God.
friends, they'll leave
Yeah.
me. No, 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 no. They weren't your friends if they decided if they come to you and say, "Oh, somebody's being mean to me because did some stupid shit that people are calling me out for." Again, I have to jump into my pool and go, "Oh, oh, oh," again and again.
Rebel, go ahead.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, though, Puffin. You're in here getting elbow dropped by everyone in here, while they're just sitting there fucking having a grand old time with that.
Yeah, they were allowed to run away apparently, and they're allowed to leave you in here with at risk of. I don't want to get mental healthy, but if you're gonna start pulling that soon, because I know that's one of your favorite things of, oh my God, I'm gonna cry victim. Like, blame them, don't blame us. We're putting
Yeah,
out our anger to the nearest person
yeah,
that was involved in that situation. So
yeah.
before you do that,
Maybe it's just
And
because I've so many toxic relationship clouded my Patchy. If that was if that was the case, then I would be fucked by now.
okay, like
No fucking no no no. I'm not pulling. No no no. You can fuck right off with that shit. Fuck off with that. Fuck off with that. Fuck off with that.
I'm in agreement with Flodorio on that. I know I'm not sipping. I'm actually. Go ahead, Rebel. Go ahead.
okay, like I was gonna say, if they were your real fucking friends, dude, they would be in here with
they would
you.
be in here
They would,
fighting their own battles.
Thank you.
like, and also too, I did actually catch that in the fucking stream last night. Allie says she fights her own battles, but yet
Girl,
isn't
no,
in
she
here.
doesn't.
That's a lie.
Ali is not doesn't fight her own battle. She's too stupid to.
I'm gonna elaborate further. Caroline also said that too, but yeah, as soon as I fucking got into a chat with her, she had piss rolling down her fucking
She
leg.
ran, girl. She ran.
Now, well, to be fair, she didn't run away from it this time go around. I just went like, I'm not gonna get what I want out of this, so I'm out of here.
Well, no, she ran as soon as I started cussing them the fuck out and treating them like adults.
No, I'm just
And
like, Patchy, I'm just trying to get you to learn who your, like, how do you say, who the real friends are to you. Like, if you think I'm playing like a manipulation game, I'm not. Like, no, I'm basically placing all the cards on the table. If they were your real friends, then they wouldn't be doing this stuff. They wouldn't be throwing you to us rather than fighting it themselves. Because, like how you say, basically, to be fair, you're just a fucking side character in all this.
Yeah, and you getting clapped because they ran away.
Mm-hmm.
So bring Miss Man back in, please.
Oh, frankly, right now, Cosmic, I truly don't fucking care. She can continue to run all she wants.
No, because if she is going, if she is going to sit here and leave a child in here, I want to have some words with her because I'm like, well, girl, you want to be treated like an adult.
Patchy, I hate to tell you, I've been a fucking bitch for these people. Patchy, you have literally sat there, let them spear you, and use you as put you on a catapult and throw you over there. They've literally killed you, put you on a catapult, and plunged you over into the castle for your mangled corpse ass to get, verbally beat down. And you're stupid enough to do that.
Because, okay, like, how do you say it? There's people saying that Cosmic drags other people into the fucking drama. No, to be fair, like, when it came to this one, I fucking was sitting in call when it happened. I was like, what's the fucking tea on this?
No, with this, it's always apparently
You motherfucker.
That would be Carolina, I assume.
Okay, so he's saying you motherfucker.
I would sing a song, but it's like gross. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Girl.
Thank God. I will be right
so,
back.
as I will hold up my end of the deal, Fluttery Ben, hold up your ends of the deal, but I'm having her as soon as Rebel's done.
Okay. No, Caroline, I'm going to say it straight up. All I want is a fucking apology. That's all I want. And when I tried to go get that apology, all you did was spin into fly. Like, is it that difficult? Oh my God.
Is Miss Ma'am gonna speak or
like type in the fucking chat? I don't care what you do, but
no,
there
but
she
you
is.
gotta
She's on
also...
mute.
Okay, let me actually fucking explain. I would never threw you over under the goddamn bus, Rebel.
You did.
I was like, no, I was explaining what you told Allie in the fucking past. Jeez.
Okay, still, I'm gonna say this one. Okay, if that were the fucking case, I brought it up the previous night and fucking Cosmic didn't say anything about it. Why did you think it was gonna freaking work to get you out of it this time?
I was just explaining my side of shit.
You didn't.
But everybody
even
fucking twisted my goddamn words.
I didn't twist shit, cunt. You fucking threw me under. You tried to fucking throw me under to them to get yourself out of fucking trouble. Don't fucking try this game with me. Do you think I'm that stupid? Fuck out of here. No, because I'm actually genuinely fucking pissed. I mean, is it hard to apologize?
Apache, I was never using you as a goddamn shield, but whatever.
Okay, then how come he's taking the fucking blows for you guys instead of you guys confronting us yourselves?
I was trying to legit calm down because I was added in here without my consent. Or legit Turbo didn't even ask me ahead of time.
Caroline, you've done that to people too, where you've added them into fucking GCs and shit without their consent. You can't use that card. You've done it yourself. So you can't really cry about that because you've done it yourself. Jesus fuck.
May I defend Turbo here?
Yeah,
I'll let you get back to your thing as soon as I'm done here. But I was the one who wanted this group chat to be made, since y'all were saying if you wanted an apology, you can come onto my stream. Bearing in mind that that stream was made whilst you clearly knew I was asleep. You know that I live in the British time zone. I was asleep. So I made this group chat to give you the chance to apologize to everyone. And when I say I have words for y'all, they're not pretty. If you were truly done with this, like you had said 8 days ago on your community tab, that stream would not have been made. You were trying to get a reaction and you were trying to poke the bears. And I can assure you it's going to bite you in the ass every single time. You are a nasty, vindictive, malicious little girl. That is what you are. How dare you sit there and firstly put words in my mouth saying that apparently I knew about this Kevin person. First of all, who the fuck is Kevin?
You want me to explain actually what was going on? I was never talking about Roy's past or whatever. I'll
Then why
explain
did
it
you
again.
not tell me that? When we were in the call, vouch, we were in call, and I confronted you on this and you never denied it. Glaria was in that group chat that I made that was there where I renamed it to Snake Clown
Because that
Emoji.
night, hold on. That night, I was legit also taking garbage out and trying. It was very late for me.
Taking the
and it was not-
garbage out. Why didn't you take yourself out then?
Never-
Miss Ma'am, the garbage. Miss Ma'am, you had a full fucking week to clarify. You had a full fucking week after that call to clarify and come to me and talk to me. But no, you were in group chat with that nasty, vicious, malicious, vindictive little child, basically talking shit about me. Because that's what happened. You had a full fucking week before I blocked you to clarify things. You could have even have clarified it in that apology, and I use that word loosely. You could have done that, but instead you decided to sit there. And first of all, I think that this Kevin thing that you're now trying to pull is absolute bullshit. Second of all, you could have again sat there in that apology video that you had made, and again I use the word apology loosely, or you could have come to me during that week when all of this was kicking off. You did not need to continue it. What you did was continue it. When you're sitting there and pointing at all of us, saying that we continued it, no, Miss Ma'am, you were continuing it with that fucking stream. None of us would be here right now if it weren't for you making that stream. None of us would be here right now, and Ben would be making a stream reacting to your stream soon if it weren't for the fact that you were sat there making that stream. None of this week would have happened. But instead you decided, out of all of the options that you had, to continue this and then play victim, and it's not gonna fly. It is disgusting, it is nasty, it is vindictive, and it is malicious. You are a horrible person.
Okay, just a second here, Cosmic, because I do have another
Sure,
question.
go ahead. Tell me when I can unmute.
Okay. So why was I blocked, Caroline? I just want an answer to that question. I was going to say, I can't hear you. Why was I blocked? That's all I want to know.
I was trying to leave everything behind to fucking just help myself.
Oh, no.
Okay, like, if you, not trying to be a cunt here, but you are completely and utterly contradicting yourself. Because if you wanted to leave it all behind, all you had to do was not talk about it in a stream. Like, that's all you had to do. And
Anybody want me to say what actually happened as to why I was called a clown snake for no reason?
Okay.
Anyone? Because
I was gonna say,
no one was
enlighten me.
talking about Roy's past at all. I'll say that right now.
But
Myself,
here's
Allie.
my other question.
Uh,
Here's my question then. Then why are you forcing people to apologize to Dark Hero Brian?
Don't
Or should I say, apologizing in general when you don't do it yourself?
Never. Where are you getting that from?
There's been fucking screenshots of it where you're bitching at people. If someone can actually fetch me them, that would.
Can I just enlighten that, because I know exactly what you mean. The Steve Anime CEC situation where y'all in a group chat, bear in mind that Ali was also in the Predator, and y'all was sitting there going, oh my god, let the past be the past, when it's fucking Predator. Like, Caroline, you knew they were a Predator at that time. You had seen that original stream where I called him out on that and confronted him on that. You knew. And I find it funny that all of your group is allowed to sit there and run that person off of social media, but the instant one of us tries to defend ourselves on Twitter, i.e. me, when Ali didn't tag me and decided to talk shit about me on Twitter before they got rid of that and admitted that they had lost and that they were wrong, apparently I had forced her to starve herself, that I had apparently run her off of 2 Twitter accounts that I didn't know anything about, that I had run her off of YouTube. So it's perfectly fine for you to sit there and run other people off of social media, but the instant one of us, God forbid, speaks up about lies that are being said about us, i.e. me, you decide to cry, well, your group decides to cry victim. It's absolutely disgusting behavior. And I'm sorry. I'm not gonna buy whatever you are gonna say about what really happened, because you had the time to clarify what had done happened. You had a whole week. You had a whole week. You had a whole fucking week. I sat there and had you not blocked for a whole goddamn week until that Sunday where I was like, nah, these are horrible, nasty people. And then I blocked you. You had a whole week to clarify it. And you did not. And it's funny how you're now trying to say that it was about something completely different. Funny. And to your friends,
actually. I had
Nathan,
the screenshots as to
then
what
why didn't you clarify
one
it until
venting
it
group
became
chat.
convenient to you last night?
Because I deleted that said group chat.
Girl,
Okay.
you had a whole week. You had a whole week, and you've had another whole week because you decided to make that stream. You had 2 weeks to come and clarify all of this. But taking out the garbage, you know, I guess, fuck me, am I right? Like, fuck me for wanting to get to the bottom of everything. And you sitting there and directly admitting stuff to me that I was hearing, that I confronted you on in a call that, you know, me, you, and Rebel had. Like, fuck me, right? Fuck me for trying to get to the bottom of shit. Fuck me.
Okay. If I can actually ask this question, because this one is, you're probably going to find this one funny, Cosmic. How come?
Sure, I'll unmute because I'm too, I'll unmute.
Because I've noticed that. Like, okay, you're confrontational with everyone else, but the minute I'm around, you have piss rolling down your leg. Why is that?
don't really know at the moment because right now my
Yes, you
mindset's
do.
not the best. So
Yes, you do.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, all I wanted, Caroline, throughout all this is a simple apology. All I want. And when I go to get that said apology, all you did was spin into flat and say it was because of this mental issue or because of this mental issue.
actually was in a sense.
Still, like, you could have went like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
I'm sorry I did. I'm sorry I didn't really tell you guys anything as to what happened in that said group chat because that said time when Cosmic was going after like trying to say shit. I was trying to think of what to say genuinely back. At said point, didn't know.
But yeah,
What did you
you see
not
how all
know?
this.
Didn't know how to respond back because had that certain, I think, either one, anxiety was going up, or two, it was just stress levels. I don't even know.
Oh, so now it's stress. First it was the garbage, now
Oh,
it's
but
stress. Okay.
can you genuinely say as to how I actually have been feeling about all this shit? I've gotten
Good.
sleep
You're allowed
deprived.
to express your feelings, but when you start lying and putting words in my mouth, that's when I have an issue. And when you're making a stream continuing the shit, that's when I have an issue. You want to say how you feel? Go ahead. Say how you feel, and I will tell you exactly how I feel about you and your group.
At the moment, because of everything that happened, I've gotten sleep deprived a little bit. Anxiety has not been good. Neither has been my stress, nor my blood sugar after dealing with all this because of my diabetes. So there's that. And then there's also the real reason Paradise tried to say that I was talking about Roy said past was because that
You wanted to say how you feel about the situation. I don't need a rehash of what actually happened when I know that what has supposedly actually happened is probably going to be a bunch of lies. Just say how you feel. Okay, so since you ain't talking, everybody that was in Bacon's server witnessed me nearly every day in call, basically, sounding and admitting that that the situation had really affected me, right? Did I raise it? Did I use that as an excuse for what I did? No. Like people in here can vouch that I was in that VC in that server multiple times in a row, sometimes, and there was one day specifically where I was in there about 3 times, where I was like, I'm so fucking done. This shit is so disgusting, and I was borne out by it. Am I using that as an excuse? No.
You forget, Caroline, that it affects everyone. Whatever you do has a knock-on effect. It's not just you. Don't cry about your own mental health. Think about other people. Oh, wait, sorry, you don't. If you thought about mental health as much as you're saying, you would have thought about what you did and how it affects other people mentally. Oh, it's okay for everybody else to get hurt, but it's not okay for precious little Caroline to do so. Don't come with that bullshit. Because it's shit. And I've noticed this every single time that something happens, you're saying, oh, I'm taking the trash out, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, because you don't want to be confronted. That's your problem. Well, you have to do now. And that will be entirely your fault.
But to
Well,
be
that
fair,
Wednesday
I told
night,
her
I
to
was
give
doing.
it.
Nobody cares about you doing Wednesday night. Again, you have had all this
It
time.
actually was Wednesday night. If you actually let me finish.
Caroline,
actually outside.
No, Caroline, I'm sick of your excuses. I'm sick
It's
of
not an
hearing your
excuse.
excuses. You are making excuses and you know it. It's always the garbage. Oh, it's always my mental health. Sorry, but I could pull that. I could pull these stunts, but I don't. I actually stand there and say, hey, I've done something wrong. Everybody just dogpile on me
saying
and
what
tell
I
me
actually
I'm
need
wrong.
to fucking say instead of people talking over me.
Shut up because you're below me, fatso.
I was actually. This is not a fucking excuse. I actually was doing the fucking goddamn garbage. I actually was.
I
That
don't
said fucking night. Wednesday night, before
Caroline,
Girl, if you
I
were doing
don't
the
day
care
garbage,
comes
you
whether
should
you're
have
around,
taken
making
your
I was
stuff out,
actually
Miss
doing
Ma'am.
that with my
No, hold
headphones
on,
in,
Flurry.
and my phone headphones in and plugged into my phone. So I would actually be actually talking to you guys. Yeah.
Caroline,
I was
calm.
focused on that more
Caroline,
than
hold
being
on,
in the said call at that said time.
No.
I
Why are you
said
raising your voice? Why are you raising
clearly
your voice?
as to what
No.
I told
Why are
you,
you
well,
raising?
most of you
Why are
guys.
you?
You
Why are
Fluttery,
you
you Cosmic,
raising?
and you Ben.
I assume
But
Why
that
are
as of
you
right
raising
Caroline
now,
your
has you
voice?
turned down right now.
Why are
you want to
you
make an
raising your
excuse?
voice?
I don't really
No.
care at
Why
this
are
point.
you raising your voice? Why are you raising your voice? Why are you raising your voice? Lower it down. Just lower it down. And also, Caroline, I just want to ask you a question. Why was my words twisted? I want to, I want to know why my words were twisted. Because you haven't thought of a little Mickey Mouse excuse for that. What's your Mickey Mouse excuse? Well, I can't wait to hear that. I can't wait to hear that Mickey Mouse excuse come out of your mouth. I can't wait to hear this. I'm all ears. Tell me, what was your
Right,
excuse?
Florida, what I will say is I did let the lady say how she felt, and we responded. Just saying, just in case she says that we haven't let her speak. We did let her speak.
Because I'm sorry, but I just have the screenshot. Is I'm done. Who
And
sent the stuff? Caroline told me. Caroline told me. Caroline told me. Caroline told me. Why is it you? Why is it? Why did you twist the words? Because this is what you said. Apparently, you twisted my words. You twisted my words to a mentally unstable child. Are you stupid? What's going to be your excuse? Oh, it was my diabetes, then it was my dog, then it was my garbage. What is the excuse for this one? Because
I
as
think
far
in
as I'm
conclusion,
concerned,
Caroline's Drag Race is fucked up drag.
because I'm not aware that diabetes can make you lie. I'm not aware that diabetes can twist words. I'm not aware that stress and anxiety can make you act like a terrible person intentionally. What is your excuse for this? Because you've made excuses so far. What is your excuse for this? What is your excuse for telling a mentally unwell child lies? I want to hear this, and don't tell me it was the garbage. Don't tell me that
May
Oscar
I
the
add
garbage
on
monster
to
told
that?
you.
May I add on to that then? I also want to hear why you were in group chats, sitting there with Ali and all of that, talking shit about the lot of us when you said that you were, moving on. And why did you decide to screenshot my event, of all things?
I didn't
My event,
screenshot anything though.
where you told aliens
I
that's
told
how they
Allie
knew
because
about
I
that
saw you were
after
saying I was villainizing you when I wasn't.
you were.
Caroline, I'm just going to say something to you. You did this in a group with Mads because this was brought to my attention. You
Oh yeah, I
sat
was
in
going
a
to bring up the
group chat.
Finn stuff,
Yeah,
but
you sat in a group chat, and I'm going to tell you exactly where that group chat was. It was in somewhere called. Let me just grab it, because this is Mads.
Again, I never did.
In
I even told
starving
Matt.
artist,
and how come?
in starving artist, I had a nice little conversation with Flynn. In starving artist, you were posting screenshots of Cosmic, and they banned you for it. They banned you for that. You cannot deny that you were banned for that. So rubbish. Don't bring me. Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me lies. You were banned for that. It's on record. You were. So don't come and don't run. I was told by Finn as well that you and Ali were running to them quicker than a little rat comes to cheese. You ran to them trying to spread a little story. Nice to know that you like to spread lies.
I told her in call. I was in call with Allie when I told her.
And you still told her, which is my entire point. It's convenient that Ali was not in that server and you were telling her stuff. when you know that there was a rule against, screenshotting the vent channel specifically.
It wasn't
But hey, what do I know? I'm not
screenshotting,
allowed to
though.
say my feelings and how I feel in a vent channel when all of you were allowed to do that. Apparently, I'm not allowed to do that without having my words, be put out there and having them used against me. So.
Yeah, for some reason that's fine. For some reason you have this just like backdoor thing that everybody can it's always one rule for me, not for ye. And you're being quiet now because we're all telling you what exactly is going on. We're telling you, and you don't like it. Don't come and say, oh, now, so I don't like this thing you use. Oh, I'm using my medical illnesses. Oh, I'm ill.
It's the trash for me.
Caroline, there is people in here who are extremely ill, who have illnesses that are worse than yours. And again, I'm just going to say...
This is worse than anything else.
I don't... Caroline, Caroline, diabetes does not make you lie. I am not aware of anybody who is diabetic and makes up the lies and shit that you do. Because I didn't know that diabetes made you tell lies. I didn't know that diabetes made you twist people's words. I didn't know that. I didn't know that any of these illnesses were enabled you to tell lies, put children in danger. I didn't realize any of them were.
But even though I was honest with y'all still thought that Allie couldn't handle herself. So.
Oh no, she can't, and it's evident she can't.
Yeah, it's evident that she can't. She can't handle this.
You can say, oh my god, all you want. You can say, oh my god, all you want. I'm not going to help you. I'm not in the sky right now. I'm not going to help you.
I want to say something real quick because I am very...
Sure, everybody else is.
Now I have the floor. Now I'm going to have a floor now with you, Caroline. So... I find it very fucking convenient that you did the stream as soon as I was done uploading my video. Very fucking convenient, mind you. So, I'm gonna repeat what I said. You were in groups, in Discord. You knew damn well what you said you were against pedophiles, correct? Did you or did you not say that in the groups that you were a part of?
Yeah.
Then why the fuck are you in a server with Marco and forgiving said predator and wanting people to forgive said predator, putting the minor at risk, and being friends with Allie, which it's very fucking funny, Caroline. Why are you friends with Allie, that one that tried to make zombie docs Cosmic, which I have the screenshot of Allie, forcing, telling zombie, hey, you need to send this docs link to Cosmic. Why are you twisting Flutterio's words?
Virus, actually, but I will add on to that.
Go ahead.
It was a supposed virus, but I will add on to that. I can bet my bottom dollar right now that if y'all had gotten a hold of that information, y'all be sitting there going, "Oh my god, we got Cosmic's information, let's leak it." But now it's suddenly a prank.
It wasn't a virus or anything.
Then why the hell?
Then why did Miss Thing say that?
Yeah, why did she tell Zombie do not click the link? I have the screenshot if you want to see it.
Well, she showed what it was on one of her other newer channels, her Thundy the Hedgehog one, before it was deleted because of Buzzy's video that he made on her. So she deleted that said channel that had the said video of showing what it actually was. It was just a site saying you're stupid or something.
Oh, so now it's a site. I thought it was a video, but fuck me, I guess.
Allie in here, if I ask her real quick, she can vouch. She can actually say what it was.
Sure she can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
Okay, just a second here, if I can. And Bill, I will say I'm going to bat for Caroline on this one for a second. Okay, she really shouldn't be speaking for Allie. Allie should be the one speaking for herself when it comes to this, not Caroline.
Well, no, that was what I was going to lead into. I was going to ask the girl, since she's saying that Allie can clarify it, add her in here. Yeah, I can guarantee you that she will either run or she will sit here and scream.
Fair enough. But
this shit could have been resolved. I was going to say, this shit could have been resolved eons ago. but it's like how you say it. But no offense, it's your side, Caroline, that is dragging their feet with this. Like,
Yeah, I was done with this last Sunday, and apparently I woke up today, I saw that Ben had made a response video, and then I saw that you had made a whole fucking 4-hour stream, and I was like, girl, what the fuck?
I was gonna say, well, I'll say it like not like the whole like chunk of it was like basically them just fucking shooting the shit with each other. Like I think they went on to it like for maybe an hour. Like if I'm wrong in that situation, like
They
feel
spoke
free to.
about our situation for the first hour.
Okay, so I was wrong. All right.
Oh, and since Nathan wants to get involved, since he a grown man too, apparently, you can add him in here too.
He blocked me because he.
Yeah, because he got clowned on by me.
Very fucking convenient. But no.
Okay,
But
well,
I asked Allie if I could add her in here, but she just said no because they won't fucking listen to me anyways. Oh, I don't know.
that's fine. Like how do you say it? In my case, I don't give two shits about her. I've already said my piece on her, and even you, Caroline, agreed with it that she shouldn't be getting involved in drama in the first place. You agreed with me on that.
Yeah.
But here's my other question: why haven't you said anything to her based on that? If you agree with me on this subject. I mean, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Are we at a mortician right now? Why is the girl acting like she's dead?
Well, that's because she sees you in here as the Winx Club member, and she just instantly has to drop.
Thank God.
But yeah, it's like okay, like because I've said it right in front of freaking Allie, right in that first call that you, me, Cosmic, and Allie had, that she shouldn't be getting involved in drama. I'm just like how you say, if you agree with me on that subject, why don't you say something to her based on that? I mean, it's not a hard question.
Now sit down.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna mention this too. That's a night. Yeah, I did agree with you, Rebel. But also at that said night too, I did not know until that said morning that Allie was deleting everything, trying to blame other people.
Okay. Well, still, like how you say, you've had plenty of opportunities to say something to her based on that shit. Like, you could have said it in stream, you could have said it at any time.
I did say it to a few people too, but they said I was being manipulative for my mature answer.
Okay. That's the thing, though. Who cares? Who gives a shit what other freaking people think? If that is your genuine stance, then you have every right to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, Caroline, you know I'm right.
Another question. Did you know that Ali had lied about being groomed by Dr. Banks? I'm going to know that answer to that question.
Thank you
Did you know?
Question. That was my next question.
I actually got to hold on. Let me explain as to what happened there. In the confrontation group, not group, but server itself, and the other group chat with Marco was a group chat, Ben, mind you. I'll explain that in a minute. Everything. That confrontation server. Yeah. I saw what Allie said. Her saying the wrong wording as to saying she was groomed, but not saying she was used back then. She used the wrong wording, yeah. You know she lied too. So.
Okay. Then that leads me to that. Why didn't she clarify it?
She was trying to that night with Cosmic and Golgut, if I remember correctly.
Okay, then no offense to like how you say on this one. Like Cosmic and Goga are not the top two people you go to get shit solved. Not gonna lie.
Also,
I won't be laughing now. Carol, I wouldn't be laughing now. I wouldn't be laughing at all. Don't laugh.
I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'll let everybody else say their saying. You
hey,
realize
Siri, turn off.
Jedi.
My issue is
I actually was going to explain the group chat why it was genuinely made with Marco. Yeah, the past shit with everybody Marco wanted to get done, but half the time, Marco was just spewing more and more bullshit. But here's the turnaround on this. Allie was the one who made the group chat. Begin with, in that said matter. She was the one who made it. She was the one who added, Marco in there. Marco was just going to extremes, even when I called him out on his past fucking behavior. I told her if anything goes wrong to block him instantly. Even on her second account at that said time, because I can send that said screenshot too. Need be.
No offense, Caroline, but he's a predator. You shouldn't have even gone down that route anyway. You're fucking stupid for allowing that.
Okay, if I can, and I'm sorry again, Flutter, I'm gonna a little bit bat for Caroline.
Okay.
Okay, like, Allie was the one who created the group chat. No matter what Caroline would have said to her, she is. But that also does, like, not gonna lie, but you should have said something.
I did at the beginning when she made it.
Yeah, which, like, how do you say? I'm not doubting you on that one because I do remember you send those screenshots and I just didn't bother to look at them just yet. But yeah, that's just something I will say right now. The difference, Caroline, between me and you is I actually said something. You didn't. You allowed it to go on. You should have said, Allie, this is a bad idea. He tends to fucking spurg out all the time. And I was going to say, he did fucking spurg out last night because Turkey and everyone in that fucking server were laughing their collective asses off. He was spurging on Turkey. So it's like, and also that leads me to my next question. Should I apologize to Marco?
Genuinely don't have to if he wants to just continue this shit. Because last night too,
Caroline, do you know what the answer is? Do you know what the answer is? The answer is, Caroline, is nobody should apologize to Marco because he continues it himself. The answer is no.
I was trying to explain what happened in stream last night. Because, yeah, it was me, Nathan, Allie, Patchy, a little bit too, and Marco was actually going off topic. That's why I hid him in my said stream, because of Marco getting off topic. I was trying to explain that.
Alright.
Okay, so before...
Okay, before you go on, no, I want her to answer that question. Should I apologize to Marco? Yes or no?
Oh.
And you're like, yeah, because you want to know why I don't have to apologize to him? Because he's the one who's the fucking faggot who starts the shit. And then every single time I call him out on it, he either runs away, sends children to fight me, or does everything else. And Turbo can even fucking step up the bat for me on this one. Okay, when I joined that server, Turbo, didn't he send you and Combat Python to confront me rather than confronting me himself?
Yes, he did. And more recently, he actually attempted to get me booted from that server because of the stuff that happened with him, so.
Okay. No, I just wanted you to clarify, and you did just that. Yeah, I wasn't even doing anything. I was just sitting in there shooting the shit with people.
Yeah, so Caroline, should I have to apologize to Marco? Why should I apologize to somebody who's told me to get COVID? Why should I apologize to someone who was spreading a kid? Why should I have to do that?
And from now my turn.
Just so answer my question. No, shut up, Ben. So why should I have to? Why should I have to apologize for someone's paranoia? Get on fucking psych tablets if he's that bad. And get yourself on them while you're at it.
Oh.
Damn. And I have a question too in regards of Marco. Should I forgive Marco for, pretty much sending Duke Loom, whatever the fuck this clown's name is, in my emails, which I've made public, mind you, spamming in my emails, not to mention filing a privacy complaint in my recent video over ironically, the timestamp of the screenshots of the server that you, Allie, and Marco were a part of. Should I forgive him for running his mouth? Should I forgive him for filing a copyright strike on me for apparently stealing his identity and being a fucking idiot? And preying on a kid and posting pornography in front of said kid? You were aware of what he was doing, Caroline. So why the fuck should we forgive everything that he has done? Why? What? You would...
Because don't forget, Ben, it's okay for Caroline and everybody else to run people off the internet when they want something. That's perfectly fine.
That's a bit double standards. And the reason why I made that video... Hold on. Go ahead. Fine. Go ahead.
Well, no. You continue, Ben. Don't worry. I'm just gonna mute real quick.
I was gonna try to say something, too. I was gonna I was gonna say no, Ben, that you don't have to apologize for Marco's fucked up actions and shit. Yeah. But there's I never drove Steven to delete everything. I never, he blocked me, trying to blame me and Allie for adding him in there when he was the one who wanted to be in there in the first place.
Then why did Marco... Then why did Marco mention you that you want this to be dropped? It was in the screenshot, Caroline. Why would Marco mention you?
I was trying to be... Ben, let me explain a little bit more. In that said time, I was being just buddy to have Marco, think I'm on his side. Trying to be buddy.
You never are buddy with a pedophile, you dumbass!
Thank you! Fucking thank you! You should not get association with a predator! Are you... Caroline, did you hear yourself right now? Are you hearing yourself right now?
I never...
Are you hearing
you guys
yourself
not
right
letting
now?
me actually say...
Caroline, you just said that. You just said I was acting buddy. You never even pretend to have buddy with a pedophile. That's just stupid.
I was legit trying to be...
No, you're getting upset because
that's what you just said.
You guys are calling me shit, even though I'm trying to say shit. I can't get...
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. You're acting like Marco Neronsic and you don't want that.
No, you do
not. No, because half the time when I say this sort of shit, no one tries to listen.
Caroline, shut up, quiet. Calm yourself down. You're not a child. Calm down.
Yeah, act like an adult. You're in your 20s. Act like it. Jesus
You
Christ.
have just said... You have just said that you were pretending to be friends with a pedophile. How?
Pretend! You just said pretend! Yeah, that's what I was fucking doing! To protect Allie! But you guys don't let me fucking speak!
Then why
to protect
oh my God!
Protect? No. Both of you, calm the fuck down. To protect her, if you wanted to protect her, you would have immediately have brought every issue that you had had about that whole entire situation to the child and gone, I don't condone this. You need to step away from that. But instead you tried to be buddy with the pedophile, with the nonce. With the nonce.
Oh my
Miss
God.
Ma'am.
Okay. By the way, don't threaten suicide because we'll just get the number one.
Yeah,
Crazy. They want you to be upset. Hang up on them.
Is that her mom?
Girl.
Oh my God.
Excuse
Here
me,
we
but are you
go.
Caroline's next of kin?
Nuts. Hang up on.
Excuse me,
Can't
but
go on.
Are you Caroline's next of kin? I'm not sure, Mrs. Yet I'm not sure of your name, but are you aware of what situation has been happening?
Well, if they disappear now, don't be surprised, everyone.
Okay.
We all just heard what happened. But seriously, being friend, even if it was pretend, even if it was pretend, you were fine to be buddy buddy with him as long as it benefited you. And it's just like Miss Girl, Miss Man.
No, you gotta realize at that said point, I was trying to just.
Caroline,
Lotterio.
can we just
Let me say my point across real quick, Claudio. I'm legit trying to explain. I don't want to be cut off. That's the thing. I'm trying to point out that in that said situation, yeah, I was buddy buddy with him. Pretend buddy buddy. It was because, yeah, I said I was protecting Allie from him. I told her in DM to block him if anything, he tries anything fucking stupid or if he eggs things the shit on. Same thing with like Roy and like Joffrey for that matter. It's just like I left
Okay.
that group chat too because of this stupid shit Marco was doing still.
Okay, so now I'll ask you this question. What did you think being buddy, but even if it was pretend again, because we have clarified that it was pretend. Even if you were pretending to be buddy buddy and cool with this pedophile to protect this minor, what is being friends with this person that you know could have a possibility to groom this child? Bear in mind the child does not listen. What did you think that would accomplish? I need an answer here because I'm lost. I'm confused. My titties are shrinking right now. What is happening? Like what did you think was gonna happen there? Other than this.
Ironically, Cosmic, you just asked the question I wanted to ask.
Ben, let the lady answer.
I know Allie, if Marco did something like that, would instantly just block him and not talk to him, even on her second account. So.
And how do you know this? How do you know for
She
sure?
genuinely said that she would do so.
Just because she said doesn't mean that she's gonna do.
This is the problem, Caroline. You've got to realize here that you are talking to someone who is mentally ill and will do that
but
regardless.
if I was able to add her in here, I would, but she's just told me that she's spending time with her in real life family. So, and if she doesn't want to be added in, then
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm asking. I'm going to rephrase that again. She's a mentally unwell child who doesn't listen to anyone. Because I don't think you're grasping this at all. You're not grasping that this is a mentally unwell child.
Nope.
You're not grasping that.
Nope.
I actually have. But if she said she could handle
Caroline, you pretended to be friends with a pedophile, with a mentally unwell child. It doesn't look good on anything. When a child is mentally unwell, you don't feed into their delusions. Never feed into a sick person's delusions. Never do that. Don't do that. It doesn't work.
But what were you trying to say?
Oh, you're talking to me?
I was talking to Rebel because he was, I think, in the middle
right.
saying something, but he was sort of coming off.
Okay. And I was going to say, like, throughout all this, I've been, like, how do you say it? I've been trying to be actually comes to awful, but it's like, not gonna lie, you're not giving me much room to fucking work with you.
Yeah. If Allie was in here, though, she'd vouch for herself instead of me having to do it for her because I know she'd say stuff differently instead of just me because I've been in said group chats with her and I've even told her.
Actually, Caroline,
Flattery.
I've just got. I know. Can I just say something? What if you know that this child is mentally unwell, and you know that this child's going to get you in trouble? Why are you still around them? Why are you still around them? They're getting you into trouble. Why are you around them? Why are you feeding to their delusions? Why are you having to sit there and do their job? They say they are old and they say that, well, they pretend they're mature, so why are you? Why do you have to jump? This could have all been avoided if you had just done what I suggested and get yourself out of there. A suggestion. Why? Why are you getting yourself into trouble for a kid? Why are you getting yourself into all this trouble that you have got into when the child is going to lie to you, backstab you, manipulate you? Why are you doing it? Just think about it. Just think very carefully. Why? You've
Was that a
admitted that the child.
rhetorical
You've
question?
admitted. You've admitted that the child does not listen to you. You've admitted that the child doesn't listen to anybody says, but you still continue to go along with that. So why? Why are you putting your neck on the line for the child who doesn't want to change, doesn't want to listen? Why are you putting your neck on the line for Marco Neron's sake? Why? I would put my neck on the line.
Well, she already
Cosmic would.
answered that. It was
Her
apparently to, yeah, I was going to say let her answer. And to that question, I will say she has already answered. It was apparently to protect the child. But anyway,
I found the screenshot.
Because okay, like I will say this, Flutter, you need to allow her to answer instead of piling on her with questions, because that seems to be what's going on.
I like questions. Anyway.
You know,
Also, somebody using a mail stamp.
I'm still trying to be down the middle despite all.
okay, so I have seen your screenshot, right? I have just seen it. I'm going to ask again, and this is to you. I'm not asking you to speak for the child. I'm asking what you thought what you thought you were going to achieve by being like by being buddy, but like what did you think all of that would achieve?
That point, I don't know, because half the time I was talking to Marco didn't really listen to me at all. So I'm just saying that because in that said group chat, if I still had it around, I would add you guys. Well, you guys would have been added to it, but everything I tried to say to him, he didn't genuinely think straight enough.
Okay. Because I was gonna, like, if I can jump back in here. And I will say this, I'm not trying to make you feel freaking bad about this. I've been trying to be like straightforward with you. Like, you know Marco is never gonna fucking change. You know that full.
He got Goddess Anubis involved last night too in my streams.
I don't give a
there's
flying
that.
fuck no Goddess.
Goddess Anubis is a fat fucking bitch. Nobody cares about her. Right?
She's irrelevant, but continue.
Ben.
Just saying.
Shut up, Ben.
Well, there's no point in Goddess Anubis getting involved because she can't fight her own battles either.
Yeah, like, okay, if I can. Okay, this is my genuine question. What made you think he was going to change this?
Alright, just give me a second, Mom. Sorry about that. I gotta give Belle food and water after the.
And like, I'm just flat out pointing it out. What made you think he was going to change this?
I don't know, honestly. At that said point, I just trying to, pretend to be buddy, yeah, and also be neutral at the same time.
Oh,
but
okay, that leads me to my next question, and I'm sorry for piling on you with this one. What was like? Okay, why were you trying to be like pretend buddy with him?
Like I said in the screenshot to Allie, keep her safe.
Because it seems like, I'm not gonna lie, Marco is burying you too, and he's
Yeah.
been notorious for doing it. Like Allie's getting buried by him, you're getting buried by him, and he sits there and he's fucking just enjoying it. Like, what is, like, I'm gonna say it. What is you and Allie being friends with him gonna do? It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah. I said that, Rebel. What's the point?
I don't
The
know.
point I'm trying to get across
In all
is
honesty.
like the whole, like, trying to get Allie to be friendly with him again. Was a lost cause right from the get go.
Sorry about that, then. The problem with that, Rebel, is that Ali added Caroline in there anyway, so
Okay, like during that time, not gonna lie, Caroline, you could have said something to me based around that. You had plenty of time in the world to tell me or tell someone about it.
Yeah.
yeah, you could have literally told anybody here, and but you
I was
didn't.
trying to, and
Instead, you
that
just
was
Caroline. You know anything like this in
Let
the
her
future? Because we
explain. Let her explain.
I was actually, if you remember in the Hog Farm group chat, Rebel, and also the venting group chat, I was sending screenshots from that said group chat into the venting group chat, and the genuine reason why I couldn't add people in there was because of little Marco's thing of where he'd just straight up leave if anybody else was going to be added. It was just like,
Which, like how you say it. No, I was gonna say, like, more along the lines of, instead of putting it in a group chat where, like, not gonna lie, where I don't see it too often because I just scroll through them like nothing.
yeah,
Like, that could have been DM'd to me. You could have done that anytime, and I would have been like, okay, like I could have helped you out on handling. And I will say though, like I will say, I'm not completely blameless in this one. Like, no, I should have looked in there myself. That is also on me too.
yeah. Also was on me for not leaving when I should have, but just wanted to see if anything went wrong. I'd be there to just fucking call Marco out because of him being stupid as shit.
well, all I can say to you, Caroline, is that you've been screwed over by Marco right now.
Royally.
You put your trust in someone who you shouldn't trust, and they screwed you over.
I never trusted Marco, that's the thing. So
May I just quickly so in regards to everything that I am hearing, everything that I am processing right now, for me, this all boils down to, even though you had done heard and seen, and basically on my stream when I confronted him, witnessed him admitting that he had done stuff, that he had sent stuff, all of this back in the end of 2021. In 2022, you still decided that you were gonna, even if it was pretend, gonna be friends with him. That is what I am hearing. Even if it was for your best case scenario right now, even if it was to protect this supposed minor who wants to be treated like an adult and has been now proven to have lied about being preyed upon, like, the logic for me does not add up, because how are you going to sit there knowing what he had done and try and be, even if it was pretend again, try and be friends with him? Like, that logic to me does not add up at all whatsoever.
Nope.
Because it's flawed, because it's a logic that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but it's a logic that comes from I'm in trouble and now I've got to think of a way to try and get myself out of it.
Oh,
Ooh, nummy. Also, I'm eating marshmallows and they're good.
And Flutterio, now you made me hungry.
Marshmallows. Marshmallows.
But do you guys want me to say the other thing that basically started all of this, or the Paradise thing, or whatever? Like the half truth that Paradise did, or said, I mean.
Don't even know who you're talking about, so
Paradise
whatever,
Park,
go ahead.
the one who used to date Darkness Parasite, who is now in a poly with Roy. The one who said I
Yep.
was talking about Roy's past when I really wasn't. Well, okay, let me explain a little bit. So basically, that said day, it was me, Allie, Turbo, a Tad. In the group chat. There was another venting group chat that. Hold on, Ma. Another one fell out real quick. I'll explain after I get back. I'll just outside. Just go to the bathroom. All right, well, stop it. No.
I mean, I've already told her this on my end anyway, so it's not like I'm talking shit about her behind her back, but
I mean,
it's just convenient how this is now popping up as the news story. That's all I must say.
Yeah, there's about 3 different stories to this,
it's not
so
adding up to me right
Yeah, and
now.
again, I've told her that, so.
I'm back.
Okay, you're back. Okay, so even though I told you earlier that I think that what you're about to say is a crock of shit, I'm gonna say it right now, just in case somebody here accuses me of talking shit, because I did just say what I think you're about to come out with is a crock of shit. But you can have your moment. Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
Anyway, I do have some screenshots as to what happened, but it was like after the whole myself, Allie, and a few others confronting Roy, because Roy had Rosa in his said server, including, well, I now know, is he made a Kevin the Brony Pony alt account, or troll account, rather, in said group chat. Not group chat, server. And we went after Roy because of that.
Well, were you buddy with Roy before then?
Acquaintances, rather. Because of this friend option is just, there in a sense. But like I said before, the only reason why I was still, acquaintances with Roy was because Roy and Zombie were dating and shit was going on between the two of them. And yeah, Zombie got me in the middle of that shit.
So you, when this whole thing kicked off, when we came to confront you on it, you're changing it from I was friends with Roy because Zombie was to just acquaintances.
No, I was at night or that day you guys were texting. I was trying to think of the right things to say because at that point, like, it was late for me and I wasn't really thinking straight at that time. I was thinking it was just
Girl,
like
it
the
was
best.
3 a.m. for me.
It was like 11-ish for me. 11 p.m., 12 p.m. ish. Well, 12 a.m. I should say. So.
Well, it was 3 for me, so.
Yeah, Chicago time zone here, so it's Eastern Central along those lines.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Caroline, you're in the same time zone as me, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like, I think you're like an hour. But
mine's an hour ahead
I
of
was
me,
gonna say,
so since he's in Michigan, so.
okay, well, I'm not gonna lie, these questions are pretty mediocre, but still like how
Well, I
you
just
say,
want to
like
get
there
down
should
to the
be-
bottom of it. I just want to get down to the bottom of it. As much as they sound mediocre, I have heard things from this lady's mouth that I want to get clarified. And she is telling me that even though she said that she was friends with Roy because Zombie was, doing that thing with Roy, apparently it's now acquaintances. So you can see where my confusion comes from, right?
Well,
yeah.
because you gotta realize on Discord too, there's only that friend option, not like, not like acquaintances option or shit.
Okay. Well, this like there's two questions I want answers to. Okay, like this one's gonna be pretty quick. Okay, when Ben was recording that confrontation between you, Flutterio, Cosmic, and Ben, how come you're bitching about it when there's been other times where people are recording in these VCs and you didn't give a shit about it then? Why is it now that you gave a shit about this particular?
It was kind of getting out of proportion when you think about it, in a sense.
Yeah,
Well,
because of your
still,
own
like
good
how
group,
you
but we
say it.
won't go there.
Okay, like because I'll say this, Caroline, when you first even met me, like I recorded that call between me and Rainbow, and you had no problems with it then. How come you had problems with this one now?
I didn't realize
Is she
that night.
dead? Do I need to ring the mortician?
I
Oh.
was trying to send screenshots as to what I found from that night too to back up what I was claiming because these were from
Okay,
10th.
I want you to focus on that question, Caroline. Okay, I said this, and I will rephrase myself. Okay, like you had no problems with other people recording back then. When it was suddenly that call with you, Ben, Flutterio, and Cosmic, you had an actual problem with that.
Well, no one said they were recording to begin with, so
Okay,
And nobody
like
said that they were recording in the RT Echo, but see.
yeah, I was gonna say there's been a bunch of other calls where people have said that they're not recording, and you had zero problems with it. Why is this one now the one that you have a problem with?
I don't know. I think that night I just didn't want. Trying to say the right thing because that night I was just not myself that night too because of after everything that happened and just
The thing is, Caroline, you don't. I've got. This is the thing. You your stance. If you've had that stance for the whole time, don't change it because you're not somebody's not on your side. You don't know that. You pick and chose on this occasion. Hence why you're not giving any kind of answer because you picked it because it was a confrontation. I'll just answer that because it was a confrontation about you specifically.
anyway, I will mention this though that I told Dennis this too, but on Monday I'm gonna be getting the confirmation to get therapy. So all this.
Yeah, and I said that like when you actually told me that in DMs, I said that's good.
Yeah, it's also for
Like,
my eating disorder too, Rebel. So
okay, because I am gonna pull this from, and I'm sorry if you want to murder me after this, Caroline, you can, but I'm only gonna pull like a little bit because you haven't sugarcoated anything, called me retarded or a situation retarded that I went through, for instance, and have helped me laugh when I needed it as well. I'm keeping the people around me who made me laugh whenever stress, anxiety was on the high rails and I couldn't find a way to bring it down. So by all this, it sounds like like it's pretty illogical to block me
Yeah, it
when
just. I think it was just because that you were also getting involved in this, and I genuinely just wanted someone to just, in a sense, rely on to help me out with said thing.
okay, like I was gonna say, when it came to this situation, the only thing I really wanted out of you was an apology. Like Cosmic, everyone here can verify that's all I ever wanted.
Yeah, that is literally
Yeah,
all
girl,
Rebel
even
is
outside of
asking for.
hold on. Yeah, even outside of this call, like as soon as you mentioned Rebel in that call, which you knew you should not have done, Rebel went, well, now I'm gonna have to get involved because I was just thrown under the bus, which is what he saw in what you had done said in that call that was recorded
Yeah.
and uploaded to YouTube. And this man wants an apology, and he deserves an apology because, in my opinion, you did throw him under the bus.
Well, let me just say this real quick. I'm genuinely also really. Oh, I think my mom's getting a package. Never. Let me continue.
All right.
I will in a second. Just give me a sec, Mom. But I'm in the middle of something, so. Anyway, I am genuinely really sorry for blocking each and every one of you over this stupidity on my part. And I really shouldn't have because of me being dumb as all fuck at, well, night, rather, and going this far. But I don't know if you guys want me to delete the ranting shit I did or just keep that up, but
Well,
I mean,
I was gonna say there is already a problem with that one, Caroline. It's called Turkey already downloaded
oh, yeah, I know.
because no when that was going on, fucking Marco was popping off at Turkey, and as I said, like he was just sitting in there with a fucking group of people, and they were just laughing their collective ass off.
Yeah, if you want my opinion, first of all, redirect your apology that you said to me to Rebel because I'm sorry after the shit that's happened. I don't want you near me. I'm only in this call to, talk to you because you were sitting in that stream saying if you want an apology, come into this stream and I was asleep. So I got everybody in here to say what they wanted to say because I don't want an apology. I wanted to speak to you, which is what I wanted to do from the very get-go of that situation, the instant, that I was vilified on Twitter and all of that, you know?
Yeah, I
So
need to also apologize to Avery whenever I get a chance to, but it's
Well, to be fair on that one, Caroline, no, she was completely disappointed.
true.
She was
I wasn't
like, no,
done.
oh, sorry.
It's all right. I just had to clarify that I wasn't dumb. I was also going to go on about the stream and say it doesn't matter what you do about that stream now. Um, People already have that downloaded, and I'm pretty sure Ben still intends to react to
Oh,
that
I'm going
entire
to.
thing
Oh,
on
I'm
his
going to.
channel.
Oh, I'm going to
Well,
once
you
I'm done
heard the
with
man's
errands.
words. So at this point, when Ben or anybody else is reacting to that, note that it's a reaction. This situation that has happened today and last night, you provoked and you instigated, so people are
Yeah.
reacting and defending themselves.
And
I do not want you I don't want you or your group anywhere near me because the shit that I had to put up with last week was absolutely disgusting and I am disgusted with you. I had troubles even sitting here and in my mind being like, do I ask Turbo to make this group since she had said that she was going to give an apology in her stream when I was clearly, asleep and I bit the bullet on this, but I'm genuinely, I do. You repulse me. You absolutely, your actions repulse me. I do not. I. Be quiet before I say something
okay.
really nasty because I still have emotions about it.
Okay. Then can I say something, Caroline? You don't ever do that to me ever again. Never do that to me. Never twist my words, because you're not smart enough to twist my words. And I want an apology. I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm gonna be petty and ask for an apology. because you started off a whole train wreck.
Well, the apology I was saying earlier was just for everybody in general, but
Caroline,
So-
this is the thing generally to anyone. Again, I'm just gonna say it. You knew what you were doing when you twisted my words. You knew what you were doing. Don't sit here and pussycat around it because you knew what you did. And don't pretend that it doesn't have consequences because you know it has consequences. So, where's my apology then? And I told you not to pussyfoot around. We all know what you did.
I know.
We all know what you did. I saw what you did. I have screenshots of what you did. The lies that you tried to pull. The manipulation tactics that you used against me. I'd expect you to have the goal to actually apologize to me.
Oh, I gotta think of a good apology real quick. Do anything?
I have all day to sit here.
Yeah, I was going to say, let the girl have her moment to think about what she wants to say. At least give her that courtesy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Fine. And afterwards, I have my final say in this, and I have a few things to
Bam.
say.
Shh.
Whatever.
Shh.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got it, Ben. For now. Beat. Shh. What I'm going to say is,
Dope. Dope.
Yep. Also, Cosmic, do you have any wax burners? Because
why?
because this genuinely is helping me get through all this. Just listen, like literally, I'm going. Oh, this wax smells so nice. I'm just staring at it, going. Thank God you're here, or else I'd be tipping you on the floor wax.
Well, I assume that Ben, like,
Oops.
Yeah, the wax burner thing.
I assume that someone somewhere in this call, and it's going to be one of two people, I know that much, is recording this right now. I know that one of them is probably recording, Rebel or Ben. So what I will say, because I know that Nathan and that group will hear, Miss Mams, you're all disgusting. You are all vindictive, malicious little bitches. Nathan, it's very convenient that whenever I get into drama with one of these peoples, you decide to get involved. It's very suspicious and it's very weird. Allie, you wanted to be treated like an adult? Baby, we treating you like an adult. And I've already said my words to Caroline. But I know someone out of those two, someone is recording. I know that much. I don't know who. I don't know when. I don't know what. I don't know who. But one of them is the I can already sense it. One of them is definitely recording. One of them. And before y'all cuss me out for apparently recording, I don't have OBS sub right now.
I don't.
Again, I'm trying to start fresh on my channel, so.
I don't have OBS, just for reference. I don't have anything to record on, so it ain't me.
I mean, I have OBS up, but it's because I was preparing for that stream tonight.
So, if anybody comes to me, shut your damn mouth.
No comment. No comment.
Shush. After this call, I want Ben to make if Ben's recording this, then I want him to upload it to show the confrontation, and then I want Ben to stream reacting to that thing like he said he was gonna do, and then this is it for me. I do not want to have to continue coming into these ladies like things and having to do this. I don't want to have to sit here and be villainized for every single little fucking question that I ask, because that is what happened. That is what happened.
Here's the thing.
Like, I was trying to get to the bottom of it. And these people had 2 weeks now to at least clarify in either that stream or my DMs before I blocked them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what?
I mean,
Go ahead.
Cosmic, they had all the time. They had all the time in the world, and yeah, it just didn't happen, did it? Because people are too scared or too weak or too whatever to come forward and say, "I'm sorry, I was wrong." Why is it so
Well, no,
hard to say
that's not
something?
what I'm on about. What I'm on about is if it was supposedly another thing that happened, why did they not come to me and immediately clarify? Because they had all that time before I had blocked them. Like, y'all can vouch. I
Yeah.
was sat there being like, well, if they want to talk to me, they can talk to me, and we can get this sorted out, and we can talk like grown adults. You know?
Oh, you've given the
So
door.
there was definitely time there to have done that.
You've given the door, Cosmic. That's the thing. You've given them an opportunity and they just didn't take it. That's the thing. You know?
My door's always
Rebel,
been
what are
open.
you
My door.
gonna say?
Oh, okay.
Hold on, Rebel, what are you gonna say? Because I heard you pipe up there. Hold on.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I was gonna say when this shit first popped off with Caroline, was it back in October? Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
What do you mean?
Like the first time you went off on.
Oh,
It was
that was due
so.
to another situation. That was with Flamehammer, where Flamehammer was basically accusing Galactic of being a Pred defender,
Oh,
and Caroline, got involved with that. That's a whole different situation. I'm on
well,
about the situation that happened over these 2
well,
weeks.
like, I think that there is a point. There is a point to that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just clarifying.
I don't think she. Okay. Yeah. I think the point of emphasis was I don't think she wanted to come to you knowing, okay, we were already on bad terms when that shit popped off, and
But
she
they
probably
could have.
didn't feel like, how do you say, state of mind. Just
Right. I get that, but they knew that at least Turbo had contact with me. They knew that at least Turbo had contact with me. So at the very least, because Ali was sending screenshots to Turbo, or not sending screenshots, sending messages, sorry, to Turbo over the Twitter thing saying, tell Cosmic that I apologize, this, that, and the other. They could have at least sat there and have clarified it in text at the very least. They had avenues to reach me even after I blocked them. And they could have worded it in text. They could have taken time with their response. My whole thing is I genuinely do not believe the. I just.
Okay. To clear this up, you said who did you block, Cos?
When I gave Caroline, I gave Ali, and I gave a few others until that Sunday where I was basically like, how fucking dare you, and I popped off. I gave them until that Sunday. They had that time frame to come to me directly, and they had until tonight, to go to Turbo or anyone, before this call and just clarify what like supposedly actually happened. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Now, like, I just wanted to get clarification for it, so that way I had the right time frame.
Yeah, girl, I know. I'm just saying it's been more than it. They've had a lot of time. They could have at least gone to even again. Sorry to Turbo to using you as an example, but they could have gone to you. They could have messaged you, and they could have they could have done that because I know that you would have sent me that screenshot anyway.
All right. That leads me to question two. This one, as I said, it's going to be another mediocre one.
Girl, go ahead.
I feel like it does bring reverence here. Okay, Caroline, you've been confrontational with these people, but when it comes to me, you lay down so quickly.
I think she's
Why?
gone right now.
Okay.
Caroline,
Well,
are you there? Just to double check, are you there, Caroline? Ah, okay, so you're back. You're back. Okay, right. Rebel, go ahead then. Sorry, I thought she was gone.
Okay. Well, this leads to my question, Caroline. Why is it that you're confrontational with, like, how do you say it, earlier with Cosmic and everyone else, but with me, you had piss rolling down your leg? Why?
I don't I don't know. In all honesty.
Because I was gonna say, out of everyone in here, like the one that you should be at least scared of is myself.
Hey, puppies, puppies. Sorry, here,
I
birds.
thought
Oh
you
yeah,
said
yeah.
boobies.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking
birds.
at first.
Birds.
Well, to be
Y'all need to
fair,
pronounce your shit correctly.
to be fair, Cosmic. To be fair, booby is a species of bird. So
I know, but what I'm saying is that Ben, first of all, last week in his little thing where he was doing his streams, we thought he said gay porn.
Oh my god, can you
People need to pronounce their stuff
Oh
correctly.
my god. When would you
No,
let
no,
that go?
hold on. Before anybody pipes up, I'm just using that as an example.
Yes. Is an example, yes.
Please, put a cork in your mouth and learn how to enunciate correctly.
Yes, I'm aware about my little mishap. I know. And yes, you and Space Giovanni
We
will
know,
not let
and
that
again,
go.
you don't need to bring attention to it. I was just
I
using it
know.
as an
I
example,
know.
girl. Sit down.
Ben, if you're gonna come
No,
out,
no, no.
if you're
Let's
gonna
get
come out,
let's
then,
get back
don't
to
worry,
the
we're not
topic
gonna-
at
we're not
hand.
gonna judge you.
Turbo, we need to get back to the topic here. Let's get back to
Alright.
the topic here.
Well,
All right, sorry.
I was gonna say, thoroughly at the end of this, Ben, like I think we're pretty much done here.
Yeah.
Like, if,
Oh wait, no, we're not done. We're not done. Where's my apology?
We're not. What do you mean we're not? Oh, the apology thing. Oh.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at.
Okay,
I'm not.
wow.
I sat here for a while. I have my card that says 1. Where's my apology? You've had all this time to think. Where's my apology for you lying about me and just my words? And why did you do it?
Well, I am sorry for twisting your words and also telling Allie that you were like forcing me to block her. I shouldn't really have.
Yeah, and why did you do that? Why did you do that, Carolyn? You didn't need to. And look at the dictionary definition of suggestion. I advise you. So why did you do it then? Oh, what reason?
Turbo, how dare you? I know that video too.
Yes.
I think that night it was just I was going to go to bed, and it was just my mindset was just,
No, it's called Caroline. It's convenient to throw somebody under the bus when you feel like it.
Sorry, by
It's
the way,
called
I'm not
convenience.
but I just need to clarify, I'm not laughing at this situation. I think that this
Yeah, don't worry, I
situation is
saw.
disgusting. It's the gift that Turbo sent. It's the gift
Yeah.
that Turbo sent
Yeah.
of Kermit in fucking scantily clad fucking
Oh.
clothes with
Oh,
somebody.
what?
They're in VR chat, and this man on a green screen jumps on this bouncy ball. And I know what video it's from, but in the game, he's Kermit, and he can move around as if he is the person himself. He jumps
Yeah,
on this bouncy ball, and you sent it, okay? So I don't need to explain it.
Yeah, okay.
Can you?
All right, so he jumps on the bouncy ball, and then the ball just flies off from
Basically
under
breaks
him.
his back.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Yikes.
It wasn't
no,
actually a broken back.
Yeah,
But-
I think his VR just broke when he did that. Anyway.
It was funny though. Anyways, let's go back to the conversation. I
Yeah,
just had to
'cause-
clarify.
Yeah, because, like, Caroline, you first of all, don't do that. Don't do that. Ever. Not only to me, but never do that to anyone again. I was a convenient little scapegoat so I could get you out of trouble, and I'm not a scapegoat. Never use people as scapegoats who are innocent in all this. And just got one thing to say. I never turned around and said anything on Twitter, anything on YouTube. I never posted anything personally. I've sat there and been like a little duck who was swimming around in a pond. But for some reason you didn't want to confront me about it.
Flutterio, I will nuke your pond.
Too late, Rebel, too late.
Already
what
too late. I tried that and she adapted. She evolved. That's the scary thing. she evolved.
Rebel, it's too late. I evolved, grew tentacles, and I already pulled down everything in my wake.
Oh, so you're a tentacruel now?
In fact, no, I want to be that. I want to be that weird foresty tentacle. I don't want to be the boring tentacle. Toad screw, whatever it's called.
Oh, that new one? I think that thing sucks.
Yeah, well, at least I'm on land now. I'm a land tentacruel. Cause screw that. I want to be a land tentacruel. So Caroline, you know, do you have any other words? Do you have any words to actually just say anything else? Do you have anything else to say? Because you're being
Not at the
very
moment.
quiet. Not at the moment. Okay, that's all I need to know. I have no other explanation bar the reason you threw me is because it was convenient. So I'm just going to use this as a very nice and convenient truth. I think you're a liar. I think you're a manipulator. I think that you aren't telling us a lot of things. I think you're stupid for being involved with Ali. I think you're stupid for being involved with Marco. I think you're stupid for being involved with Zombie. I think you're stupid to be involved with Nathan. And I do have a suggestion, and anybody can tell me that I'm being harsh, but I do think you should get off the internet because you can't be trusted on it. I think you should go to therapy, my suggestion. I think you should be taking medication. But that's just me.
Okay, since
Take it into consideration. Taken into consideration.
Oh well, actually, that's being kind. My suggestions would have just been some very hard, like so. My suggestions would have because I have been genuinely like angered by this, and you'll know how I get when I'm angry. I tell people how to off themselves in numerous ways.
Well, the thing is,
you were very
Cosmic.
polite.
The thing is, Cosmic, is that I have had time to stew. I have had time to stew, and this is the nicest I'm gonna be.
Well, y'all know what my advice would have been, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
So again, Caroline, my advice: don't throw me under the bus ever again. Don't throw
Oh my
anybody
God,
else under the bus.
Sorry.
What's that?
Turbo sent a gif of Ansem from Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, go on.
I didn't.
No, Turbo. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Turbo. Anyway.
Oh God, just.
Oh
my God, Rebel, you haven't. Rebel, change your name. Do it.
Change it to Ansem.
Turbo Giovanni. Do it.
Dear God.
Wait,
Oh
what?
God.
So
Turbo
okay. Like, and I will say that like, how do you say it before I wrap up here? No, Caroline, when you did that, I was actually pissed. Like, it's a rare sight when you see me. I was like, when I first fucking heard that, my rage went through the roof. It was like, this fucking bitch. It was like, I wanted to fucking chuck
Oh
my
yeah,
phone.
girl, you were in call with me, and I mean, you know it's bad when everybody under the sun is angry at you for the appropriate and right reasons. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like how do you say? You can consider that a fucking achievement. You actually angered me.
if I'm not mistaken,
But other than that, like, you know, it's all water under a bridge now for me.
I do have one more thing if they send it over.
Okay.
I'm asking Galactic at the moment if they can send me the thing that they were gonna send. I don't know if you heard it, but I feel like because they have some choice words.
Oh, I have. I know what
about this entire situation.
I know who you're talking about, and I do have what you're talking about. If it is what I think it is,
send it to me.
Okay,
send it to me, and I will verify.
Yeah, because Goga did send it to me, but I just need you to confirm it. Hang on. Here you are.
I did see that, but if you're talking about the video itself.
There you go.
Well, I would rather read it out now.
Is that it?
No, it's not a video. It's Galactic testimony. Yeah. Okay. So, there's quite a lot of it. so I don't want anybody interrupting, but I feel as if it needs to be done heard. Galactic's testimony reads, all right, so since my lovely husband has offered to help me relay this to y'all, it's time for me to get this shit out. I have a lot I want to air out, so get ready, smiley face. Brackets, if you even bother to read this, of course, but I'm doing it anyway, bracket. So first thing is how you decided to treat Cosmic. Cosmic has been nothing but a wonderful friend to me in the time that I have been friends with her, and I think the way you have continually decided to treat her is deplorable. She has tried time and time again to give you legitimate advice on how to treat the Preds / degens / etc., and you have ignored her and even vilified her for said advice. And you try to claim that you see her as a friend, ? That you care about her or her input on things, ? If that is somehow true, and I doubt it, you have a terrible way of showing her that. It was clear to me in the call y'all did yesterday, January the 11th, that Cosmic did see y'all as friends and she was legit trying to help, and this is how you treat her. You paint her as this evil woman that attacks you at every turn and causes you anxiety / panic attacks all the time. That's just deplorable, and I will not stand for my friend being treated that way. Now, allow me to be a dead horse for a moment. All of y'all sat there and did nothing when Flame was quote unquote trolling and trying to paint me as a Pred defender to quote unquote piss me off. Well, congrats, buddy. I'm pissed off. You claimed that our bad blood was behind us and that we were friends again, but actively let Flame push these false accusations on me. All you gave him was practically a slap on the wrist, like, come on, Flame, bad boy, stop trolling again, you silly little guy, when he actively tried to ruin my fucking life. And why did he try this? Because y'all and I fought over, get this, y'all being snakes behind my back and bad-mouthing me to Cosmic in DMs. I only found out because, unlike y'all, Cosmic's not a snake. Cosmic actually gives a damn about me and quickly showed me what y'all said. And because I dared to defend myself and expect better from people I considered friends and who I thought considered me as a friend, I was painted as a Pred defender. And we know he was 100% serious with his accusations and only claimed it was a quote-unquote troll after he got shot down by the people who actually know me and saw that his bullshit was just that. Bullshit. I also find it rich that I get blocked / removed when it was Cosmic who was calling y'all out. And this is not me throwing her under the bus. She can back me up that it was just her calling y'all out, and all I did was agree with her. So much for wanting to be friends again, right? ? The minute y'all get the chance to ditch me again, you jump on it. And Saturn, I've now come to realize y'all don't give a damn about me. You never did, you never do, and you never will. All I am to you is a tool / asset / whatever to get big meanie go get off your back. Because after all, how can they quote unquote go after y'all when their partner is friends with y'all? I'm not your shield. I'm not your get out of jail free card. I'm not just something you can use to your benefit so you don't have to worry about getting on your asses for your continued stupidity and snakery. Your continual attempts at trying to use me as a quote unquote gotcha to go get are disgusting, and I am beyond pissed about it. You do not get to try and sabotage / dictate my relationship. You do not try and sabotage / dictate my friendships. I'm sorry y'all think that I'm that much of a doormat and that I'm that easy to bend to your will, but I'm done with it. I'm done with you vilifying Cosmic. I'm done with you trying to use me as a shield / gotcha on Go-Get. I'm done with y'all claiming we're friends, and then the minute you had the chance to fuck me over or ditch me, you jump on it. Cosmic is worth far more than that. Go-Get is worth far more than that. I'm worth far more than that. And that is what the man had done said. That is what they had done said. That was their entire statement. I felt like it needed to be said because I feel like it needs to be said in front of you, so then you actually heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, Galactic was not very happy to say the least, but you know.
It's justifiable though. Okay. Does anybody else have anything to say? Or Spanish, you might go ahead.
No, I was just letting Cosmic know that I told Galactic that you were reading that statement.
Oh, I already let Galactic know. I was actively typing to them, being like,
Oh,
"Do you
okay.
have that script?" And as soon as I read it, as soon as I finished that, I was like, "I've read it." And she's quiet right now, so.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good.
Well, I'm a dum dum. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just trust, unless I specifically ask, can you ask them to, or can you let them know that just trust that I'm speaking to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second here, and I will say this: when you read that statement, yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I should have stepped up for Galactic on that. That is my fault.
No, that's fine. I said their testimony. It's there now. She knows exactly what Galactic is feeling right now. She knows exactly how Galactic, has been, processing and giving opinions in the situation. So,
Well, still, like if it's like how you say any consolation, I should have said something too. That's
oh, but yeah,
totally
you
on.
should. You should have, but it's over and done with now. I've already read it out, so.
Yeah, what's done is done.
And
So, is
I
there
will say,
anything else left that we need to discuss?
I
no,
wish to.
not to. I know.
Okay. I was gonna say my
I don't think
version.
there's. I don't think there is really anything else besides Ben just saying what
Well,
he
in that
thinks
case,
is.
I'ma leave and I'ma see y'all later. And I'm just gonna say right
I'm
now,
very sleepy too, so.
yeah, you do that. I'm just gonna say right now, if my name is put in your mouth or anybody else's mouth in that group, I'm gonna have some choice words. That's all I'm gonna say. Some choice words.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
get up here too. So, Carolyn,
Okay.
you should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm. Oh, all right.
No, go ahead. Finish what you need to finish.
All right. All right. And if I hear that you're bringing up my name to anyone at all, I am going to be very upset. So, just keep that in mind. Ciao.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this before I have to leave on errands. And yes, I am gonna do a reaction stream of your stream last night, Caroline. That's gonna happen. But the thing is, this whole ordeal, I'm very disappointed with what you have done with Cosmic. Making her look like the bad guy, which she clearly is not. You threw Spanish Giovanni here of all people under the bus, which, from what he said earlier, if he's fine with it, okay, that's Spanish Giovanni, okay? You know what? That's his decision, I can't tell him what he can and cannot do. You can't tell him what he can and cannot do. I'm very upset with you twisting Flutterreal's words, making her look like the villain too, when she only made a suggestion to you and Zombie of what to do with Ellie, which I'm not buying your apology. I'm being frank with you, I don't buy it. I sincerely do not buy your apology. It's not sincere. Especially with your apparent quote-unquote apology video, it's not an apology. As I said in my video, I'm gonna say it here. It's just you trying to make everybody feel sorry for you. Everything that is happening to you, Caroline, is of your own fruition, of your own incompetence. But at this point, if Flutterio, I'm gonna ask Flutterio this question, and she can answer this if she doesn't want to. Do you buy her apology? Yes or no?
I don't believe it's sincere, and I do believe that you meant everything that you did to Cosmic. You meant everything that you did to Rebel. You meant everything that you did to me. And I've just got, before I go, there's one thing I'm going to say. I don't want to hear my name being tortured by you, by Ali, or by Marco. I don't want to hear my name in your mouths. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all. After the way you've treated us, who were supposedly your friends, that's not what a friend does.
Nope.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be suddenly turned into this great big villain. We don't want that. But you allowed it. You allowed Cosmic to be, oh, sorry, actually, Cosmic made Ali delete everything. That was a lie. You decided to do what you did with Rebel. You decided to throw me under the bus to get what? For nothing. That's not what a friend does. And I don't want to be around somebody who's going to throw me on the bus.
Nope.
And Caroline and I know that people have come to me about you after seeing Ben's video and what you've said to them, how you've reacted to them.
Mm-hmm.
They have seen this. They have come to me. They have told me exactly what you have done. Some of these things that you have said to them is disgusting. How you treated them was disgusting. They don't want to talk to you nor be friends with you. And this is not because, you know, this is not me telling them. This is them making their own decisions. So I'm just gonna say I've had enough.
No,
I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it.
Fluttery has the right to say that.
And anything that happens, and hopefully you do get some kind of help, because I'm just going to say you need a really good professional diagnosis for whatever is going off with you. My suggestion is you actually do speak to a psychiatrist and not lie to them. I suggest you do get on medication. I suggest you do start sleeping. I suggest you do not be friends with a pedophile and a little enabler. I suggest you don't be friends with them. My suggestion. But you can also, can twist my words again and say, oh, well, somebody else at Flutteria said this. You can, because I know you'll just turn around and twist it again. You've been really unfair with people. You've been terrible with people, and you know you have. But you know something I won't forget? I won't forget what you've said and done. And if something happens and we have to get involved, if you do the shit again, like I said, you do the shit and we have to get involved again, I ain't gonna be happy. I ain't gonna be very happy. Because I'll just drag you through the dirt, I'll drag Ali through the dirt, I'll drag Marco through the dirt, and I'll drag Zombie if required. I'll drag you all through the dirt, kicking and screaming. And don't cry, and this is another thing, don't cry. And don't make excuses with, oh, I'm ill. Because lots of people are ill. And they don't do what you did. Anyway, Ben, Rebel, if you want to continue, I'm going to be here till this call ends. But I'm going to be muted. Like I said, Caroline, I don't trust you. You're not my friend anymore. If in general, just get better and just stay away from people. My suggestion.
She has the right. Okay, so everything Flutterio said is justifiable. She has the right to say what she said. You made her.
Ben, I will kick you in your fucking grapefruit juice.
Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm about to say. It's not just Flutterio that has the right to say what she said. Cosmic has the right to say what she says too. You made these two look like the bad guy. It's not good. To me personally, Caroline, the fact that you were willing to give a pedophile... This is from what I got in the screenshots. And this is how I felt, and other people, which I can't speak for other people, but to me, what I've stated in the video, you basically were giving a pedophile a second chance and telling people to forgive said predator. And I don't know how you would live with yourself knowing that you're friends with Ellie, who just admitted lying being preyed by Marco. Which, you do understand that's going to cause an effect now to potential victims of Marco. If anything, if there are potential victims of Marco, they really should deserve forgiveness on that, because you basically fucked it up. All because you want to pretend to be buddy-buddy with the pedophile. Like, you realize that, right? That's fucked up. And I don't condone that shit. And I don't condone people that say, oh, I'm against pedophiles, but yet here I am in a server pretending to be buddy-buddy with them. No, I have zero tolerance for that shit. So this is my final say, because I have to go, because I need to, one, go on errands, and secondly, get myself, I'm literally been drained having to deal with this. Like, I'm kind of upset that you dragged my friends in the mud. That makes me mad. Especially Spanish Giovanni of all people. You dragged him in the mud.
Okay, you've already went over this.
I
faggot.
know, but like I'm finishing up here. At this point, do not
Finish your
interact with me.
fucking essay, con. Jesus.
That. I'm done.
We'll be here for the fucking Renaissance era again, you fucking bitch. Let's go.
Okay, I'm finishing up. Jeez, as I was saying, I'm done with you, Caroline. I'm gonna react to the stream. Do not interact with me. Do not interact with my friends. If I find out you're pulling the stunt again, I'm not gonna be happy. With that being said, I wish you all a good day. So
Go die.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I'll die. So
Yeah,
thank you.
die.
Thank you.
Die
Fuck you.
your
Goodbye.
hair.